Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. So this is going to be Surfside PPC Marketing Lesson number 13. And what I'm going to go over today is search keywords versus custom intent keywords versus display and video keywords. So there's three different types of keywords basically on Google Ads. So the main one is search keywords. So these are keywords that you're actually targeting in the Google search engine and for Google search partners. So we have a search campaign open here. So it's our farmhouse goals search campaign. So I have a list of all the keywords I'm targeting, some modified broad match keywords and some exact match keywords as well. So if I take an example like farmhouse wall shelves here and I open up Google, I type it in. So I've done it already. You could see farmhouse wall shelves typed in. So I'm hoping that my advertisement appears at the top or bottom of Google. So basically that's how search keywords work. You're trying to reach people as they are actually typing in your targeted keywords. So it doesn't have anything to do with keywords they've typed in the past. It doesn't have anything to do with matching things contextually like the other options would. So search keywords are trying to reach people in real time in the Google search engine or with other Google search partners when they type in your targeted keywords. Now, negative keywords are going to be a little bit different on the search network as well. So if we look at farmhouse wall shelves again and I click up here, you can see one of the options is DIY. So if I take this word DIY and I just remove that from my campaign, so I go over to negative keywords here and add DIY as a negative keyword, then my ads will not show at all for that keyword. So even negative keywords perform a little bit differently on the search network than they do on the display network. So the next option here is custom intent keywords. So if we come to tools over here and we come into audience manager, so I've opened up audience manager already, it's going to automatically show you this remarketing tab. What you want to do is click on the top, you're going to see audience lists here and click on custom audiences. So any custom affinity audiences or custom intent audiences that you've created will show up right here. So I'm going to click on my farmhouse goals custom intent audience right here. And what you can see is enter the search terms that this audience is using on Google. So I added a bunch of search terms here, all related to farmhouse decor. And what you can see with custom intent audiences is you're trying to create an audience of people who are actively researching products and services. So you're essentially creating your own in-market audience. And the way these keywords work is it's going to be based on a list of keywords that would match the terms your potential customers would use to find your products or services. So what Google is going to do is take some of these keywords here, and anybody who has, for example, typed in something like farmhouse wall shelves, farmhouse decor, country decor, anybody who's gone to Google and typed in some of those keywords or has gone on pages like farmhousegoals.com or other farmhouse decor type websites will be added to this custom intent audience. So Google is creating an audience of people that's going to be interested in your products and services. And what you want to do when you're creating a custom intent audience is add at least 50 keywords. So it says start with the keywords from your search campaigns. So what you can do is just go into your search campaign, copy all of these keywords here, and then come into your custom intent and one at a time add each individual search term. You can also use the Google Keyword Planner to do this as well. So with custom intent audience keywords, Google is building an audience based on the keywords that your customers are likely to type in or some of their interests based on keywords that would match their interests. Now, last but not least is going to be display and video keywords. So these ones are more going to contextually match the content that people are currently viewing. So it doesn't have as much to do with interests, even though if people view enough of that content, they are eventually going to be put into a custom intent audience like this one. But if we come over to display and video keywords, so I've opened my farmhouse goals display campaign, you can see display campaign, I've clicked on keywords here. So if you could see display/video keywords, if you click to add display keywords, it's going to say select an ad group. So we'll just pretend we're going to add it to this one. So you have two different options at the keyword setting. So audience is going to say show ads to people likely interested in these keywords and also on web pages, apps, and videos related to these keywords. So that's basically going to target content and a custom intent type audience. Otherwise, you can choose just content here, and that's going to show ads on web pages, apps, and videos related to those keywords. So for example, if I type in something like farmhouse decor, and you can also enter over here, you can enter your website or you can enter farmhouse decor to expand your keyword list. So a few different options there. It'll pull up some of the most relevant keywords based on the one you type in or based on the website you enter. If I do keyword setting here, audience, it's going to say show ads to people likely interested in these keywords and also on content related to these keywords. Otherwise, you can just choose to target the content, but it's saying your ads may reach significantly fewer people if you choose this option. So really what you want to do is target audiences. So Google Ads has moved away a little bit from targeting content as much as targeting audiences. So you want to reach people who are actively researching your products and services and who are interested in those products and services. It doesn't mean you still can't target content. You can still target placements if you want, if you find very good placements for your advertisements. But what I would recommend doing is using this audience setting, and instead of using a content targeting with your keywords, I would highly recommend just going through and targeting a custom intent audience, because what I found is that even the advertisements, the websites where they're shown, is going to be much more relevant than if you're using a setting like targeting display and video keywords and just targeting content, whether it's with a display advertisement or a video advertisement. So that's pretty much how they work. Now, negative keywords on the display network, that's more going to be used to exclude content. So if I use a negative keyword like farmhouse decor, then my ads are going to be less likely to show to content related to that. So a few different options there, but negative keywords on the display network don't perform the same as on the search network. It doesn't exclude the actual keywords that people are typing in. It tries to exclude some of the content based on the keywords that you type in for your negative display or video keywords. So hopefully that all makes sense. That's search keywords versus custom intent keywords versus display and video keywords that specifically target content. Thanks for watching our video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.